Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Drake Hawkins with you again for some more Factorio Death World Extreme. We left off last time and trying to finish up this cleanup here, this change of the guard up north here. I wasn't checking these turrets, but there's not a lot of death. Those ones on the right probably had a few extra kills. What's been going? Ooh, lots of things damaged over here. We just about lost these guys. He has 90 of 400 health. There's another thing that is different of each type of turret. So as you get laser turrets and then flame turrets and so on, the turrets themselves get stronger. So I don't know if if I would argue for the uranium turrets to actually be capable of, you know, keeping up with things like the laser turrets, because 1,000 hit points is a big difference. The laser turrets have 1,000. These ones, if you look, have 400 max health. I don't know. To me, that seems like a big deal. Not losing them instantaneously when you get in you get some jerk hanging out near your base. That's what I really need to say. Turrets need to not be touching the walls like I keep putting them down there. What they need to do is one space away. Nope. So let's do that. And the pipes I want to actually run along the walls in normal situations, but we're fine here. We'll just do this way. There. Let's just run the line and then drop a laser turret, I don't know, every other square or something like that. That'll do for now. Let's do a double up here. And then just like that, every other pole we can drop a turret. That should be more than enough for what was needed over here. We'll put a double in this corner, because I think they do kind of squeak down through there periodically. Alright, so that's dealt with. Let's throw in... Hi! Look at that nice little hole that I probably made when I walked through at some point on my own. Intentionally ripping the wall apart to get through and forgetting that it was ripped apart that entire time. Alright, more lasers, please. There. Let's put a double in here. Hi, little lady. She's talking again in the background. I think she just wants time on the camera. I think that must be what it is. There and there. But who can blame her? Flashing lights, the draw of the camera. It's almost too much to withstand for any 2-month-old baby. Alright, lasers, keep going. How much bricks do we have? We have 1,000 in each, huh? That's unfortunate that I don't have more than that, but... Oops. I don't like damaged things in my inventory. What was I going to say? Yeah, that we're going to need those bricks for upgrade that I want to do. I want to get started soon anyways, since we've got our steel supply functioning again, is to get replace all of the... Oh, this all needs to come out of here. We need to replace all of the, at least in the steel lines, the furnaces with actual steel furnaces. So the steel furnaces can make more steel for steel furnaces. Sounds like a loop, I know. It is. It's pretty scary. It's like one of those time loop things. Alright, clearing. And I'll just run this line. Wow, she is really vocal today. I'll just run this line. Replace this. That'll be far enough there. Oops. Did I just disconnect the north? I think I did. Oops. Sorry, guys. You can have your powers back. Your superpowers called electricity. Okay, now where's it? Let's run this line in a reasonable location. No, you know what? It doesn't need to be run in a reasonable location. This all has to come out of here, so maybe we should just run it all the way down. Like this. Like that. Heavy oil. Here we go. Do 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 do. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not get crazy now. Bless you. And over to here. What is all that rigmarole going on there? Okay, that'll do. Alright, clear it out. Clear it out, folks. Clean up your messes. Alright. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, look at that. We need piercing ammunition for our science, don't we? Of course we do. We're not making it, are we? Of course we're not. I've now, long ago, removed all of the piercing ammunition supply, and in doing so, I also removed the ability for our base to produce military science. Because you do have to make some AP rounds for military science. So let's fix that. Slight oversight. We got 165 turrets, dudes. That's a lot. Go out of there. Okay. If I do a little shuffly shuffle here, and these guys can just reconnect up there, and then something like, actually, that is okay. Remove those. And do this sort of a divide here. Then we can bring the belts up here, making us some armor-piercing ammunition, which needs copper. Oh man, I need iron or steel up here, and I need copper. Can I do this to steal the steel? Yeah, I said that way. It had the copper, I mean. Yes, I can. Okay, that's the copper, and I need steel, so let's steal some steel from here. No, don't do that. That's a terrible idea. Make a mess of things. How do we do that? Grab it here, then. And you can run right across and just get out of my... just T-bone in there. And that gives me a supply of steel and copper and iron. Steel and copper and iron is the ingredients for this. And I want you to dump there. And that'll do. And then you guys can go there and there. Get that pole out of the way, put it there. Ah, more blue. So what I'm doing here is just making a piercing ammunition supply that will simply do this. Oh, no it won't. Oops, did it wrong. That'll do, I suppose. That's a little excessive, but this can go just right there, right? Sure it can. Why not? That's only excessively spaghettied. And this is going to be the regular ammunition. There we go. And let's do it that way, and then put the power down there. And then tell you to output up here. Hooray! You're going to produce at a rate of 1 every 3 seconds. Grenades and turrets like crazy. Speaking of which, let's just fill those up. That's some of them gone, good. And like that will do. This guy can go in there. And then this guy can go, I suppose, dumping in there. And you can be all the regular ammunition that is left. Yay! Okay, grenades. Didn't really need to grab that many of them. Okay, so that should suffice for the moment. Ooh, there's stone here. How many rounds do we have? We got a lot. 1,300 of it. That's lovely. Okay, so we got stone. Now I wanted to use that also to make some steel production here. Or some steel furnaces. And steel furnaces are going to take... I don't know if I really need to... No, I don't need to manufacture these. They have a 3-second bake time. Why don't I just pocket a bunch of them? Just give me all your stuff. And make me all those. 50? That'll do. 50 of them will do the job. In fact, let me go back over here and make another 50. Yeah, I'll take one more stack and another single piece of steel. Really? I'm short one piece of steel. There's no steel in these? No, there is steel. Perfect. One. There we go. Now let's get rid of these guys because they are no longer needed. What else do we need to do? We're gonna be... Oh, hi. You're not fitting because there's coal in those boxes. Lovely. Alright. So we're gonna get steel furnaces manufacturing. We're just gonna have one box, I think, or one. Oh no, right, not manufacturer, because we're just doing them right now in our pockets. What's it got in its pockets, precious? It has 82 steel furnaces, of course, and a magic ring. Okay, now you guys. Oh no, hi, you guys. Oh, hey, what's going on? Alright, put that in there. That'll do. There's still stone in there? Yeah, there's still 300 stone in there. That's lovely. I guess I should put it in the right place then. Alright, now, what is next on the agenda? We have blue science ticking away. I was going to say tinkering away, but I guess it's not really tinkering, is it? The blue science is very slowly dribbling in. We could tend to fixing that a little, wouldn't be a bad idea. Get a better setup there where it produces more mana. I want all this gone, but I don't want to do that manually. That's a lot of robotic work. That really is what should be done there. Yeah, there we go. We got piercing ammunition lined up here. And we got grenades not being made, right? Why? You guys are not getting any coal? Because you burned out all the coal. I see. Okay, well that's kind of strange, but okay. I suppose something like this and this would do the job, right? And then another couple of these. These guys are going to eventually run out, but that's okay. By then I'll probably be able to replace our... yeah, that's awkward that they don't fit. There and there. By then we'll probably, hopefully, be able to replace our science system with a better setup. Alright, there we go. That'll increase our grenades. 1,400 science now. Military science stocked up. Okay, let's tend to this blue science, which is definitely an issue. We're not getting enough iron down here, and the reason is because there's simply not enough coming along the line. And that reason is, well, we're just not making enough. That's the reason. So we need to smelt more. We have a solid line only on this one. This one is 2/3 full. This one is nowhere near. Okay, we're going to need to bring in more iron. Let's have a look. What are we going to do for more iron? Well, there's some right there. Did we put the defenses up north? Yeah, there's some up there. We could go take this one. Other than that, we're stretching pretty far. So this one would be pretty easy to take. Oh, heck, we got all this iron up here. It's inside our base. Well, let's do that then. We have 26 mining drills. We can totally do that. And a bunch of belts. We can totally do that. How are we going to feed this, though? Let's, once these guys upgrade to steel, they're going to need their own iron supply. That's another reason I haven't been fussing about putting up the steel furnaces. Because they are simply not something that we're... Oh man, this whole line's got to go. They wouldn't actually increase our capacity because they just simply drain out the resources. We're not mining anywhere near enough iron right now. So let's tend to that, shall we? You can go like this, and then that means I can bring in this guy here, and this will be our inlet for our iron. How about we go belts that work? Alright, this iron supply will come in here. I suppose this can just cut its own line, since there's nothing going to be going on this way. Yeah, I think we need to keep that straight up. Oops. Straight up now, tell me. Nope. Don't start singing songs from your childhood, Drake. Ba-doop-doop-doo-doop-doo. Oh my goodness. Just terrible at that range. Long range belt applications is not working so grand for me. Alright, this looks like, if I'm not mistaken, that there's a bit of death and carnage going on around this area, and that it is not healthy to be standing around here undefended. Come on. We should definitely go take care of that base off to the right. Alright, there we go. We're nice and clear of the north end of the iron. Now let's start getting us some iron supply. We have 26 on hand, and we need basically all 26 of them. So let's do that. We're going to put all 26 of these babies down, and we're going to mine the daylights of this place. Perfect. That's lovely. It even ended on a proper, like, this road and that road and all that. What was with the gap there, dude? Totally missed the beat. That's alright. It'll be nice and even. So this will actually come to be one belt, one max flow yellow belt. Right? If it does my math right. Oh, look at that. It lined up so beautifully. I couldn't have planned it better myself. Well, I did plan it myself, but that's not the point. How about we just run this guy up here. And over to there. And a dude over there. A bit of power. Oops. Hi. Missed. That. Lovely, lovely. All connected. Good. Big solid boring mass of iron. Is that going to fill that belt? It should fill that belt. It should max that belt entirely. There we go. Look at that compression. Yeah, baby. Keep mining. I love the mining. I don't know that these guys will actually be able to, it'll be a fully compressed belt, so one full yellow belt should come down and it will feed these guys over here, and these guys over here are going to become the first steel mines, or steel furnaces. There we go. So that has a line of steel furnaces feeding it. And the iron should make it down here eventually. There comes the first pieces. Aww, our first piece of ore. Okay. Oh, look at that time. He's running out. Steel. No point in putting in steel furnaces here. The steel furnaces are backed up. Steel itself is backed up. Wow, that's a lot of steel. Iron. You have a full iron belt. You also have a full iron belt. I think, maybe, I don't think that's 24 though. I really don't think that's enough to keep up down here. Really, really don't think it is, but maybe. Maybe, it looks like it might be. Don't know. Let's grab some coal and put it back in that furnace. And you're just digging away, aren't you, mister? You sure are. Okay, what do we got? 470, 1.2 thousand. Okay, well, you're filling. You're really filling up. That's lovely. So yeah, you definitely have a supply that is keeping up. Oh no, that's not empty. Yes, it is. It is empty. Expected resources 0. Alright, well that is enough to do this one then as well. So let's give these guys an upgrade. There we go. Double the supply on that one. So these two systems here will actually fill up and not be able to handle the output rate, which hopefully will back up our lines enough that we can dump it out there. So underground belts will be the fixer here. Make a bunch of them. There we go. Now, how this works is an underground belt, if you saw it in my there is no spoon achievement, these yellow belts, if you notice, they hand from this inserter. Here, let's see it now, up close and personal. Hello, this is my crazy little face. I wear a mask all the time and I look back and forth. This inserter is trying to place on this belt. Okay, or better example, this one is trying to place on this side of the belt. It has slight pauses when it does because there's not quite enough room to fit it in between the other tiles. But the difference is when you place these guys, that's not what I want to do that. When you place these things in, what happens is the belt, or it calculates is their max number on this spot. It doesn't actually check where they're placed, where they're positioned on the belt. It just simply does a math, and if all the numbers that are, if the max number that this square can fit is not set, is not filled, then it drops it. If it is, then it waits. So that's the way to, I don't know, I'm not explaining that very well because I'm trying to think and explain at the same time. Not very tutorial-ish, but yeah, so the max efficiency you can get is by actually inserting from a furnace onto an underground belt. It's just faster that way. It's full throughput. Speaking of full throughput, it looks like these guys are pretty full. Let's do the same over here. There to there. What is going on? How the heck is, what? Oh, bother. They came right down the gullet here. Okay, power lines. Let's tend to that. Oops. That was very awkward and very unpleasant. So we're going to fix it. Alright. Laser turrets, please. I'll tend to properly defending that later. No, that's not going to work. Like that or something like that. I don't know. You come in the middle. Laser turrets. There, 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 there. That was just rude of them to attack me like that. In my nice safe base where I thought I was free from assault and harm. No undue harm should befall me in my own base. I guess we'll do this as well and properly seal that wall. There we go. Now no more biters are going to eat my face while in my base. Hey, get the coal off that line. Alright, there we go. Better? Fixed? Yes? Did I leave this butchered? You're flowing through, you're flowing through, you're flowing through, you're going. Good, we got double compressed belt. Look at this. Oh, the beauty of it. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. And you're supposed to be adding in more iron in there, and you're supposed to be adding more iron in there. Wouldn't hurt if we added that iron further down, would it? It would not. So I'm going to do that. Actually, I'll do it this way. Oh, look at that overdue timer again. See, you're getting your long episodes because I'm getting carried away. Not really how I want to do things, but I'll pretend like it's just because you guys have asked for it. If I move this over a few paces and I just bring in the iron here like that, and do a bit of that. This, go like this, and down to there. Good. Alright, so these will actually feed nicely here after this stuff gets fed down to the to this line, and hopefully that will feed it and balance it out. Look at that, we're almost a full compressed, double compressed line coming off at this point. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And you guys are balancing. There we go. Balanced out here. You're snagging bits and pieces when you need it, but not really a lot. You guys aren't doing squat because why? Is it because we're not actually like using them? Oh yeah, that's right. Of course we're not, because way many minutes overtime. How's that improvable? Well, this guy's going up north, and I don't think he needs to be, but maybe. No, because we got a whole bunch that's not running up there, so I could cut that line altogether. And just say, you guys are on your own now, thanks. There we go, and that is a phantom that's never been put in, I bet, right? There you go. Look at that. One of those furnaces. Oh, what? Not one. And that one, and that one, and that one, that one. 5, 6, 7. 7 of the furnaces were never actually built there. Oops. Well, that's a good blunder. You're supposed to be catching me on these things, people. Come on. That's unacceptable. How could you not find my blunders and fix them for me via comments? Anyway, speaking of comments, throw your comments below if you've seen any blunders that I have missed after commenting and complaining about you not finding my blunders. Oh, you know what I didn't do? This whole episode I was supposed to be finishing off. I started at the beginning of the episode saying, hey, we're just going to finish off this, taking out this belt thing. And I didn't. I didn't even look at it because I got stuck dealing with other stuff. But that's the norm. Anyways, oh yes, we got stuck dealing with the armor-piercing replacement for the science. So anyways, on that note, I'm going to definitely clean this out before I finish, because this is getting obnoxious. Shouldn't have any more episodes of me staring at this saying, I'm going to get rid of it. Really, really, folks. Eventually I will. We'll do it right now. And I'll fix up the rest of that stuff later. Oh, hi, don't bounce me around. I'm kind of trying to stay on track here. Which is, of course, the theme of this thing. I'm always on track, never getting distracted. That's Factorio. Just one more thing to finish. There we go. That was the one thing that needed to be finished. Oh, quick repair, quick repair. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Do subscribe if you love the channels. Give me a thumbs up if you like. I'd appreciate it. It sure helps out the channel. And thanks for all your comments and feedback. I'm glad there's a few more people starting to enjoy the content. There is other things. If you run out of stuff on this and I'm not keeping up enough, I would suggest going and checking out the There Is No Spoon achievement. It is a 0.14 edition, and it was a whole lot of fun. 16 or so episodes, so it's a finite mission. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe if you want to see more, as I mentioned before. And as always, I will see you in game.